Hello everyone, this is Misu bringing you the next episode of Megaman Starforce Dragon. Yay! Yeah, I don't know, and there was much rejoice that day. Yay! Well, I'll give you points for those who actually know that reference. Anyways, we're good for the last episode. Pretty much traveling around the space simcom, and now pretty much trying to finish the save with space simcom, and pretty much going on with this all shooting stars from the sky all the way in the floor, and then getting hurt by stars. Uh, but yeah, that's what pretty much this episode's going to be all about. So anyways, pretty much rinse and repeat. Here we go then. We actually got something pretty nice here for once. Here we end up meeting with a crow car. I don't remember on the last episode I mentioned about it, but here's the other way you can get the jet attack one, which right now, showing it out, and that's pretty much the attack pattern. It could get you in the head just because how fast they can be, but trust me, they're not. If you get like some battle card, like some sort of range attack like that, the tailbird, you can get very easy counter attack. And there we go, we get a jet attack one. The attack, battle card is actually pretty cool because when you use it, you're actually invulnerable. As in, like, when you're the difference between invulnerable and invisible, which is they don't show any difference, and they don't emphasize it until Megaman Starforce 3. But before I go through an entire tangent, the difference between the invisible battle card and this and the invulnerability is that while you're invincible, there are some certain battle cards it can hurt you, and when you're invulnerable, meaning, well, you pretty much cannot be touched, even with the time-stopping battle cards like like the mega cards. That's what usually are the time-stopping ones. But that I cannot go in. I can't really go too much in depth unless it's like an actual PvP battle, which I can't really do anyways with this game. I mean, the PvP system they have for all the three Megaman Starforce games. Well, let's start with the first one. The first one, you can't really do too much with it because you can't even battle online until Megaman Starforce 2 comes out, which then changed everything of the game. And the Megaman Starforce 2, let's just say when it comes with PvP, it was really broken. But I'm not gonna get to that. I'm not gonna be talking about it until I actually get to Megaman Starforce 2. And then in Megaman Starforce 3, they were trying to balance it out, and still trying to make the game much more interesting. And if you ask me, Megaman Starforce 3 actually it had the better battle system than Megaman Starforce 2 when it comes with the battle system. Well, the battle balancing system issue. And yeah, I'm not gonna get to it until I actually but I'm not gonna go in depth until I actually reach to that game. So yeah. And like I was mentioning earlier, all these duckies, I like to call it duckies because, I mean, seriously, they look like ducks. They don't look like swans at all. They actually, like I mentioned, they all have all these different patterns they want to go through. And speaking of which, you probably already seen also on the screen that there were some blue mystery cards, not mystery cards, blue mystery ways you could have gotten along the way. Which one of them probably was an HP memory? I'm not entirely sure, but you know, it's there on the screen. If you want to replay back, well, just play it back. You know. And yeah, here I was actually having so much problem with the touchscreen with playing this game, this little, I don't know what you can say, a little battle routine or something like that, shutting down Duck. Seriously, it reminds me a lot of Duck Hunt anyways, because the whole, you gotta shoot down a duck with a gun. For those who probably are old enough about the game Duck Hunt. Well, a lot of people shouldn't. Probably a lot of people will know by now with Smash 4 releasing the Duck Hunt dog as a character. I'm like, really? It was bad enough you brought Rob, but seriously, you bring a character like that and try to make it look like it was a fightable character. Well, at least the can attack that he has is actually good. And yes, again, here we go. It's like I'm just struggling. I was like literally ripping my hairs off with trying to get this right until it's like, yes, finally. Uh, but there you have it. I believe that's maybe the last one. No, there's one more because the path is still blocked off. Here, might as well just give us a quick save, just like I was doing here. Just quick saves. One thing for sure though, I'm glad that YouTube went through the 60 frames per second now on the high quality videos, because oh my goodness, it looks so freaking good. 60 frames per second. And hopefully this game will look just as good too, with 60 frames per second. Because I mean, for the size of how they, how the game emulates, is the actual size of the actual DS when it came out. And trying to stretch it out, the game will look a little bit blurry, but if I can mess around, I can make it look a little bit, what will be the word? A little bit sharper, so the graphics can pop out. Because for this game, the first one, graphic-wise, I mean, it was just almost like a standard glorified Nintendo 64 kind of thing. Because that's what that's what it pretty much was in the Nintendo DS. It was a glorified Nintendo 64. And here we're gonna get Mystery Way 28, which is what is this? Oh, 1,000 centis. That's nice. But moving on, the whole graphic department became actually it made it more appealing until Megaman Starforce 3 came out. That game actually looked great. And one of the things that amazes me as well is that since I'm emulating this and not actually playing on the system, is that if you use the barrier shield on Megaman Starforce from Megaman Starforce 3, you can actually see the frames around the barrier, and it looks so cool. And here, yeah, again, the same thing. It's having the struggle. And actually got it for once. I actually got it in one shot. And this is not the last space sim com as well. There's one more you have to go through before you go to the battle. Go to the boss battle. One thing for though, I like the layout how it is. It actually looks pretty. It looks pretty with the background and the floor and the sprite work of the floor. Because I always love sprite work. Yeah, sure. There's all these 3D and 3D modelings. Yes, I do understand that's really hard to do. Don't get me wrong. But there's something special about pixel work. And that's what I love about a lot of fighting games, because a lot of the fighting games were pixelated. Like Third Strike, for example, especially the online edition. That game looks beautiful when it needed that makeover. And there we go, Mr. Way 29 here. And get a radar missile just in case if you haven't gotten another. Well, it gives you a second one prior on the game, but you probably gotten more if from the green mystery wave, since they give you random battle cards. And there we go. Oh wow, it was just a one shot too. I believe that's what I do in this space sitcom, just one shotting everything. And here I don't know why I was going in a circle. Yeah, see, I was right. See, I ended up going back from that one. And then this pattern here. Which is, I was like, I don't know why I went back. Or like, okay, at least there's a green mystery wave. See, I like the stars too. They actually look pretty cool with the sprite one. Because that's what this game was trying to resemble as well. Just like in the Battle Network series, that everything was pixelated. At least the overworld until you actually go to the battle scene. And there we go. And that, I don't know how that hit, but I'm not complaining. It's just like literally the duck just came and slammed against the missile. Like, the missile is like, ah! Yeah, I believe there are 2 more to go, and then there's this. I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, you actually gotta be really patient with this. Which sometimes I am not, if not most of the time. Let me get a little drink here. And yes, I actually do apologize for uploading. I haven't uploading anything. That's for recently. I've just been really, really busy. Sometimes I just come too tired to even to do anything. So bear with me. Now the only cool thing is that now I actually end up getting a gamepad, and now I'll be able to have no problem with shielding in this game. Because that's the one thing I was having problems is trying to go through the battle scenes. And here we're gonna get another blue mystery wave, and I believe here I think I was just like pretty much trying to show off something. Oh, that's right, with the whole concept with the blocks here. Because I don't know if it actually ended up showing him like in the previous episode. Is that yeah, blocks can be common helpful, but it can also end up hurting you as well if you're trying to use battle cards and trying to hit enemies. However, you can use that as an advantage with some battle cards, like spread, for example. You could do something like that, something fancy like that. What I did like about what they did on Battle Network series, however, is that if you use if there was some sort of boulder or rock or some item in front of you, you can use the, well, I think it was the blast cannon, and then you can use that item and hit the on the enemy, which was actually quite satisfying. There we go, just like that. But I believe this is it for this episode, guys. So yeah, next time on Megaman Starforce, we're gonna face the Cygnus Winged and his Death Dance. Yeah, Death Dance. Anyway, this is Isamisu saying, take care and see you guys later.